In most cases, sales marketing handles the function of a traditional CRM, but yet PR handles the function of a social CRM. So in an ideal world, these would be together. Do you believe they can be together? Are companies doing a good job of them being together? Can you talk about that a little?
Yeah, so our company's doing a good job, no, not right now, but I do believe they can. I mean, that's part of what we try to implement, is one customer, multi-channel outreach. So you might have PR, or now we're seeing social managers, which that's all they do is work within a social center and CRM that allows them to outreach, have inbound. But that's going to be related to the same customer that John, sales guy, calls up, and when he's sitting in the parking lot about to go into a meeting, he pulls out his mobile device and sees that there was social activity and this customer has raved about our products, or worse, trashed our products. So that, I think, is where we're going. Things are going to be very connected to a customer and allow us to just paint a better picture and have that 360-degree view of the customer.
Right, I mean, as Greg mentioned, we haven't been doing such a great job at connecting all of that. It's been really segregated between all of the departments. Marketing was doing one thing, social aspects of things have built into that now, but then support and sales was doing their own thing, right? So if you wanted that support, you had to call the support line or you had to email a ticket. But now what we're trying to do is connect all of that together so that if someone does tweet a negative or a positive sentiment, there's an immediate notification and alert that happens so that both marketing and social is involved, the sales team associated with that specific customer is involved, and then the support team knows it as well. So if it is a negative, type of sentiment, there's a service ticket automatically created from that Twitter post, and it goes quickly. So the responsiveness is really, really important when you have the social CRM piece.
How important?
It's top notch. I mean, if you let that go, that tweet or that Facebook, notification, and it's an urgent issue for that customer, you're basically taking a risk at, thousands of other eyeballs seeing that. So your credibility, if you're not immediately jumping into that conversation and engaging with that customer, is just going to go down. And if someone retweets or follows or favorites or whatever may be the case, you're already like, oh, they don't have very good service. So, that really is not the type of thing. It's really about the urgency. You don't have to solve that problem immediately, but you have to engage with that customer and say, we're looking into it, we'll get back to you right away.
Yeah, and I would say that it's still a challenge, though, to have all these groups communicating with each other and playing off the same playbook. I was inspired by the earlier panel that you had on social. So a lot of really great thought being put into the way that companies are representing their brands in social channels and engaging with their audiences. But for me, it's, okay, so what? Not that they weren't thinking about it, but so what does that do? At the end of the day, it's more than about engagement. There are some business goals you're trying to drive. And until you can bring all this stuff together, and that's where you're going to see the bigger ROI.